Don't you feel like everything feels competitive lately? People are taking things too seriously and want to be great at everything. I mean, being great is a good trait, but do we really need to force it into everything? Especially into gaming? So you see, since early 1962, the first competitive game released. Yes, it's been a long time, more than 80 years, and it was called Space War. I mean, the name tells you everything, so basically you and your friend need to control a spaceship until someone wins. Wow, what a good thought, what a good game. We as humanly creatures love that feeling of being the best, and that is normal to some extent, because being good at every hobby we started 10 minutes ago is just impossible. Just imagine opening the game for the first time, let's say FIFA, and you don't know shit. Did you expect to be great in the first 10 minutes? I don't know, ask other people, and to be honest, ask me, because that's a trap I fall into a lot of times. I open a game, I am not good at it, I just delete it because I think this game is trash if I'm not good at it, because I think I'm some form of an elite peak gamer, which I'm clearly not. Also, as I say, we want to be good at any game and a lot more things, but this has ruined few things. One of them is creativity. I'm not talking about creativity from people who play those games, because if you play that game, you're most likely brainwashed. It was a joke. It's not an offense, it's a joke. But I'm mostly talking about people who create the games. Because you see, if a game developer sees something is working, let's say Fortnite. When Fortnite released, everyone saw Fortnite was working in the first year or two. And do you remember how many ripoffs, or I'm not going to say ripoffs, but games very similar to Fortnite we got? We got a lot of them. I can name a few of them, but we got Apex Legends. Don't get me wrong, it's not a ripoff, but it's very similar to Fortnite. I mean, it's a battle royale genre, and Fortnite was the one that peaked that genre. We also have Call of Duty Warzone. We have a lot of other games. I don't want to waste your time with naming all those games, but we all know that we got a lot of ripoffs and a lot of games similar to Fortnite, which if game developers see something is working, why would he? Usually lower and worse game developers, some companies like Rockstar or Hideo Kojima, see something is working and make something completely opposite, and it clicks and it's great every fucking time. That's just because they have a great team and they have mind operations. I don't know how to explain that. I'm not the best at explaining things, but like most of the companies will follow the path that is actually working. Another thing that competitiveness has ruined is chill time. So when you actually buy a game, when you actually want to play a game, you usually want to chill, but soon that chill turns into competitiveness, and you forgot why you entered that game. You forgot that you wanted to chill, and you just want to be the best at it, and that is not achievable at every game. Another thing that was heavily impacted by this is actually enjoying the game. Now, this is one of the realest things that people these days just don't care about. Like, look at you. You spent anywhere between $30 and $70 at that game you are currently playing, and you wanna rage quit anytime you get killed by other player or a boss. And this is not just about multiplayer though. Yeah, a lot of multiplayer games have this exact competitiveness, but they're basically designed to be competitive, and many of them reward the player for a win, high kill streak, or anything like that, but it has spread drastically into story mode games, especially with Souls-like games. I mean, everyone here knows Elden Ring, and we all know what kind of impact that game had. It's a great game, but like, it was still competitive, and in games like that, where you need to grind, and that grind quickly turns into obsession of beating every other player that is playing that game. Even games like GTA, Minecraft, and The Last of Us, the most random games that you would never think had that competitiveness, actually have a competitiveness in them. Well, I'm not gonna talk about online, because of course we all know GTA has online and Minecraft has multiplayer, but we're not gonna talk about that, and I'm not talking about that. All those games have the same so-called issue. It's not an issue, but it is an issue of crazy competitiveness, mostly through speedruns, no death challenges, no damage taken challenges, and so on. But is this the biggest problem in modern gaming community? No, it isn't. But it's still something that shouldn't be overlooked as much as it is now, because it can turn into a big problem, like very big problem, mucho big problem. And the more years pass by, it actually is going to turn into a bigger problem, because it's not going to kill gaming and chill, as I already said. People are gonna forget to chill chill with games, people are gonna forget to enjoy what they actually bought and spend their money on and work hard for that money and spend that money, and people are gonna actually forget to enjoy. They just want to be great and competitive. Now, I don't want you to get me wrong. Everyone loves competitiveness to some degree. So do I, so does the next person. But I think it seems that it's getting out of control, and it's kind of slowly putting pressure onto people that just want to enjoy gaming. Because let's say you're a normal gamer, you want to enjoy gaming, you want to play something just because you like it, because it's close to your heart, or you want to reset your mind, and you see everyone on the internet speedrunning their game, doing no death challenges, doing no damage taking challenges. You're gonna feel that urge and feel that dopamine that, like, I want to do that too. It's slowly going to kill that chill that you wanted to have inside of you. When I say slowly, it isn't that slow. Like, it can happen very quick. You can go from playing story mode just because you want to finish the game and you love the game, to playing story mode just because you want to get over that game and jump to the next competitive game. Now, the most important part of this video is that I'm not asking you to leave this video with some extreme hate towards competitive gaming, but what I am asking from you is just to think a little bit more about what I said. Next time you want to open a game, I want you to think, am I here to enjoy this game, or am I here to be competitive? Because even that honest opinion, even that honest thought you're gonna form and say out loud to yourself can be very important and very crucial. Because if you say you're gonna do something, then you're more likely to do it than if you just think about it or not think about it at all. And even if you need, you can rewatch this video to understand this topic more clearly and maybe add something that you think is important. You can also write in the comments. And just before we leave, tell me in the comments, when was the last time you actually chilled and enjoyed the game? Be honest.